Reverend Reader, because I saw that he was one of the reverends. He was at the St. George's Cathedral in Cape Town, and every Wednesday him and his family would have a vigil outside the church. And for me that was absolutely amazing to have someone of a Christian faith who would actually speak out and show support for something which is termed as a Muslim issue.
Good morning everybody, and a special thank you to Bishop Edwin and to everybody that's listening to you, Wayne, of inviting me to be part of this very important moment. Given the fact that in our tradition today is known as the feast day of St. Joseph, the foster father of Jesus. And so we are very acutely aware that he was a carpenter, and that's how he came to have Workers' Day, that we stand in solidarity with everybody that's particularly the most glorious day in the economy. But in terms of the invitation, I'm very grateful for that. And I've been asked just to reflect on a few things, one being the visit that I was able to make with the Reverend Frank Chikani and others of our faith community in the week running up to Christmas. And so I was really privileged to be amongst fellow Christians in that the invitation of Reverend Munter Isaac, a Lutheran pastor that lives in Bethlehem and has been very forthright and in challenging us as a church, saying, don't just send us messages to come stand alongside us. And so onze Bijbel kent dat dit kan saamstaan. Wij komen binnen een voor iemand daar en dat was het voorrecht om deel te wees van dit. And to be in the Holy Land, we must be very clear the value of being a Holy Land that is made holy because of the birth of Jesus. It is made holy because of his martyrdom on the hill of Calvary outside the city walls of Jerusalem. And it is made holy because that is where Jesus came alive and was resurrected from the dead on that day of the resurrection, on that first Sunday that we celebrated Easter. And in this 50 days of Eastertide, we are always mindful of resurrection, that death is never the final say. And that was for me the occasion of being there at the manger, at Manger Square on Christmas Eve, to be part of the church celebrating there and interacting not only with Muslims but also with Christians. And so often we only see the Holy Land and Jerusalem and Bethlehem particularly as a tourist attraction. But it is more than that. It is a living site of memory, of celebration where Christians gather. And so I was very pleased to be part of that and to come alongside and to take part of the rituals of our faith tradition as Christians, to sing the hymns, O Little Town of Bethlehem, that's nothing meer so little as een voordorp, en om te staan onder die verkorene, die wat gekies is deur die Here, om te staan met, as we say, our fellow siblings, our Muslim brothers and also our Jewish brothers, that we are all of the family.
So maybe how does it translate to the day-to-day lives and the lived experience of people in the area?
You know, I recall way back in November when a doctor that was ministering in Gaza, and he talks about meeting a patient, a 9-year-old girl whose eyes had been hit by shrapnel, so she was blind. She was blinded, and she, in the dark world that she was living in at that moment, she hears the doctor's voice and she says these words, am I alive, or is it the voice of heaven that I'm hearing? And the doctor talks about the certainty of faith of this young child. And I think often of those young people, 9-year-olds and younger, who express such a firm belief in that God is with them, that the divine is within them. The Palestinians were Christian and Muslim and they use the word smooth, S-U-M-U-D, and it's your inner life, it's your inner faith, it's your belief that you are not overcome. So even as they are starving, as they are not knowing, a mother's prayer at one time was that when the bombs come, that she will die with her children, that the children will not be orphaned, that they will die with her, the parents would want to go into eternity. And so, in terms of hope, faith without doubt, without any uncertainty, is not faith. But these people have, and I'm generalizing because obviously there are moments of great defeat and of despair. But the reality and the challenge that they give to the Israeli Defense Force, so you can bomb us, but we will still live, whether we live here or in heaven with the saints or the martyrs, we will be alive. And so there is something I think that as Christians living here in South Africa, we've seen something of the destiny of Muslims and Christians that is astounding, that for me I have found a resurgence of my faith. I've been reading Isaiah 42 over and over, and I'm going to read the Afrikaans text hier in Jesaja, hoofdstuk 40, dat is de eerste 6 vers. Hier is gebeurd, en ik wil wijzen natuurlijk naar Jesus Christus als die Messias. Ik stel hem aan, ik heb hem verkies, hij geniet met guns. Ik laat mijn geest op hom, hij zal mijn wil aan die nasie bekend maken. Hij zal niet roepen, hij zal niet hard schreeuwen, hij zal niet zijn stem op straat laten horen. En die van mij is altijd zo mooi. Een van die woordingen van Mosselbaai, biskop Ellen Kanwey en al die vers gezegd. Onthoud in alle tijd die rots waar het even is, the rock from which we are hewn. And there we have a geknaakte ring, dat wij niet afbreekt niet, een lamp wat doorgaat. And so this thing that I have been reintroduced to by who are the chosen people. And I must say, it's compelled me to become a biblical scholar again, fall in love with the word, to teamwork of it. En die beaming van wat die realiteit van Gaza is te kyk weer, wat het nie goed vir ons vir Gaza nie. En so, die evangelie van die woord, wat ek sien wat droom maak van die eindmens, is that they are the chosen. Those of the martyrs, they are chosen because of their witness in the time of great trust and trust. Death is so certain. It's not negotiable as we come up for. Ask life, and for me, we chose here in Cape Town, wherever we are, a few weeks away from our election. We are chosen to be light bearers. We are chosen to be beautiful. We are chosen to make a difference in the world that we are living in. Daarom die gebeden wat sê, may even come on earth as it is in heaven. Die trappe naar de koninkrijk, we gaan hier zo. En ons liefde is daar. En hoe ons achter die armes kijkt, als we achter die mensen kijken, waar die Heer sê, wat je every did unto the least. En hij sê nie, wat die bedoel met mensen wat hij ken nie, of die wat later die Heer sê nie. Hij het sê, wat je every do on the least, you do unto me. And that is what it means to be the signal of hope, and how that birth again for us, the challenge of being born again, and of being chosen to be God's people.
Thank you so much for those words of insight and wisdom, Michael. I think we're going to leave it there today. Anything you want to leave, parting shot? A small, short piece of advice for the future action?
I think it's always important to know, that Jesus started with 12 disciples. When he died, it was 12 disciples and a few other 12 apostles and the disciples that had gathered. There wasn't a mighty army when he was defeated on the cross, but there were so many witnesses, and it was very important for us to realize that it was a front Maria Magdalena that becomes the witness to the resurrection. And it is the woman that goes to the disciples to say that he is risen. And it's important to us to hold on to that small beginnings mustn't lead to despair. But it's important that we are there to give testimony and to be witness to love, to justice and to peace. And God will bless us. And then out of the minority, a multitude will come forth. And I really want to thank the people of George this morning for your psalm and the way you reach out to the people you do not know, you do not see, but we see them in each other. Ek weet dat die persoonlijke dat ze in kan vandaag in God verseren en in allemaal ons. Dank je wel.
Thank you so much, Michael Leader.
Thank the 10 leaders so much for his insights and the fact that he's resident there and able to relate to us his experiences there.